Hello, everybody, and welcome to the World AFB News. I am your host, Roger, and of course, alongside me here is Jesse.
Hello, everybody.
And guys, we're going to be talking about the CFL today. This is going to be for July 24, 2022. This is going to be the 7th week of 21. And without further ado, guys, let's dive right into this. So the first game we have is going to be on Thursday. It's going to be a game we're going to be talking about, the Alouettes versus the Red Blacks. In the very beginning of first quarter, the Red Blacks score 8 points to 0. In the second quarter, the Alouettes come in and score 18 points, while the Red Blacks score 6. In third quarter, the Red Blacks come in and score 12, and the Alouettes score 7. And finally, in the fourth quarter, the Alouettes score 15, Red Blacks 7, for a total of 40 Alouettes to 33 Red Blacks. This was a very back and forth game, Jesse. I don't know what the deal was. Maybe it was the defense or something. We're going to go into the stats right now, but just real quick. Yeah, this was a very back and forth game.
Yeah, I know. And it looks like what really got it going for the Alouettes was they woke up after the first quarter after just scoring nothing on there, and then they went ahead and took care of business. Good job for them.
It looks like, honestly, the Alouettes don't really start off strong in the beginning because, as you can see, the first and third quarter they got overscored on points, but then in the second and fourth they came in and scored hard.
So maybe that tells us something about their game planning and changing it up and stuff like that.
Yeah, no, definitely. Let's go into our standings here. For our passing, we got the quarterback Trevor Harris, 25 catches out of 31 attempts for 341 yards, 2 touchdowns, and no interceptions. Crazy to say. 0 interceptions. Had a great game for him. Looking into our receiving guys, 2 of the touchdowns that got scored with the receivers was Hergri Malaya had 5 receptions for 102 yards and 1 touchdown. Then, of course, our number 87, Gino Lewis, 4 receptions for 28 yards and 1 touchdown. Great passes all around. Now into our rushing. The primary rusher is going to be Jershron Antwi. Had 7 carries, 79 yards, but it looks like, I could be wrong, the person who actually scored all the touchdowns, he might be like one of the fullbacks. Dominique Davis had 6 carries, 6 yards, and 3 touchdowns.
Yeah, those are the guy that you can depend on to go ahead and give you at least 1 yard and go forward. That's the guy you want to give it on those small, short yardage positions, and he did the job.
Yeah, definitely looks like he did the job. Going into our next game is going to be Thursday, July 21st. It was the Tiger Cats against the Lions. Lions came out strong with this one, 17-12. Next game we have, it's going to be for Friday. We had the Blue Bombers going up against the Elks. Blue Bombers take that one, 24-10. And now we're going to be talking about the game for Sunday. This is going to be the Argonauts going up against the Rough Riders. On our screen, it said that it was postponed. I don't know if that was from previously or maybe it was scheduled for Friday, but they did play Sunday on the 24th. This is how it went down. First quarter, we had 2 field goals from each team. Argonauts, Rough Riders, 3-3. Second quarter, we had 8 points scored by the Argonauts, but the Rough Riders scored a little bit more with 12 points. Going into after halftime now, we have 6 points from the Rough Riders and the Argonauts 3 points. Now it looks like the Rough Riders are doing great, but the fourth quarter comes. Argonauts score 17 points. Rough Riders 0, for the Argonauts winning that one 31-21.
This is just a sad. Well, if you're a Rough Rider fan, then this is sad for you because it looked like you were controlling the entire game until its final moments where it gets pulled from you. And the Argonauts, if you're an Argonaut fan, you're happy and you just hope it doesn't come to that close again.
No, definitely. Having it come all the way to the fourth quarter, I don't know, maybe the coach from the Rough Riders decided to just switch strictly defense, and maybe that was just a bad call. But Going into their stats, the Argonaut stats. The leading quarterback here is going to be number 4, McLeod Bethel Thompson. 30 catches for 38 attempts, 336 yards, 2 touchdowns, but 1 interception. Going into the receivings, these are going to be the receivers to look at too. We had Curly Gittin Jr., 8 receptions, 152 yards, 1 touchdown. And Cam Phillips, he only got 1 reception, 5 yards, but 1 touchdown as well. And the other playmaker for this game didn't get a touchdown, but Markeith Ambills, 9 receiving catches, 64 yards, 0 touchdowns. Great game for them. Going into their rushing, their primary rusher is going to be Andrew Harris. He had 63 carries, 143 yards. So he's averaging about 5.5 average yards a carry and 0 touchdowns.
Yeah, and he's just doing it all. He also included 7 receptions, 45 yards. So he's doing it on the air, in the air, and on the ground.
Yeah, definitely. He could be doing it all. Now we're going to be going into next week's games, guys. It's going to be for next week. It's going to be week 8. We have Alouettes going up against the Tiger Cats. This is actually going to be today at 6:30 p.m. Friday, we have the Lions going up against the Rough Riders. Saturday, we got the Blue Bombers going against the Stampeders. And then Sunday, guys, is going to be the Red Blacks going against the Argonauts. And I think the game that would be the one to watch, I don't know why, it's going to be, I think, the Blue Bombers against the Stampeders. Blue Bombers just came off of a great game. Stampeders, they didn't play last game. They did lose the last one. But they did play the Blue Bombers already. So it's going to be an interesting one to see what exactly happens. Maybe they can come back. The last game that they played was 19-26, so very close game. That'd be the game to watch. Now, guys, going to be going on into the standings. Right now, we have for the East Division, Argonauts 3-2, Alouettes 2-4, Tiger Cats 1-5, Red Blacks 0-6. Going on to the West Division, Blue Bombers 7-0, Stampeders 4-1, Lions 4-1, Rough Riders 4-3, Elks 2-5. And that's going to be it, guys, for the CFL. Stay tuned and please watch our other videos. The next one will be the GFL. We're also going to be posting some clips of other games from leagues around the world. I think one half of it's going to be... I don't remember exactly, but we are going to have that on there. I think the Italy's highlights. So yeah, be on the tune for look that. But other than that, guys, we'll see y'all next week. I am Roger.
And I am Jesse. And we are saying bye.